What are we doing here today? What are we doing here today? What have we come here to do? We came here to talk about Doomsday, of course. Who else you guys not obsessed with? Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, one of my eyes are kind of just low. No, not this one. The other. Is that better? The angle of this is reverted. Perverted? Oh, flip. I gotta show the flip in. There we go. Flip. Fudge. No. Yeah, that's better, right? Right? Yeah. Let me send a notification to, Yeah, you guys are snapping. Go snap on this. You guys go see. Alright, bet. Who do you rely on? Do you rely on God? Or do you rely on yourself? Or do you rely on zodiacs? Or do you rely on the piss poor advice? Who do you rely on? Who do you rely on? That's a big question. Not about what you rely on, who do you rely on? Really? And I mean, that goes really deep if you really think about it. Doomsday talk? Yes, 100%. We're going crazy over here. We gotta do what we gotta do. Get this in the playlist real quick. And we're good. Alright, let's get it started. Now, I'm not gonna watch my videos. You guys can watch that for yourselves. But let's talk a little bit. Avengers. Dude. There's something I want to look up. I like some of the stuff this dude talks about, but he's... Oh, yeah, he has a new video. Okay, we're gonna watch this video and see his take on Hulk. I don't like how this dude's obsessed with like, you guys can't see it. Oh, dang. You see stuff like this. Like what? But anyways, I don't judge. We're gonna watch this.
One snap could have given the fans everything they wanted with this character. But Disney is either creatively bankrupt or they have a fetish for neutering the fans' favorite OG characters. They did the Spider-Mans proud.
What's that dude's name again? That dude, Dan Schneider, like a Dan Schneider foot fetish. I can't believe people didn't know about that until the documentary came out. Like, even the fact that people weren't aware of that back then. And to think about it, every, like, top-tier Nickelodeon sitcom that was made from the early 90s to basically present day was all Dan Schneider. From Kenan and Kel to Zoe 101 to Drake and Josh, even Henry Danger. It's kind of crazy.
Hulk could have gotten a resurgence with this one.
He could have. But to be fair, if they do want to do a Segura storyline, they could either follow the 84 one or the 2015 one. Or both. I like the Ultimate one better. It's just more interesting to me. I love the Ultimate verse. That's such a good... Ah, man, I love the Ultimate universe. It's amazing. Smart Hulk was in the 84 one. They could still do Smart Hulk for Secret Wars, but if they want to really bring back the Hulk and make him better than he was, they gotta like kill off Scar and that alien that he probably married.
One missed plot point that not only could have made Endgame's final battle better, but it would have given Hulk his long-awaited rematch with the man that broke him. For those of you who are wondering why I have the eye patch on over the mask,
I want to see
time.
a Black Panther Thanos fight. Didn't happen. Sometimes I don't like what Marvel does, but Endgame was a good film. I can't complain too much.
I was really struggling to put this mask on today, and I just gave up and decided, fuck it. I'm going to be doing this for the video today, all right? Take it up with God, not me. Now, I made this video a couple of weeks back, talking about how the Incredible Hulk's version of the Hulk would never have folded as easily as Ruffalo's Hulk did and could beat Thanos' ass, maybe. And a lot of Thanos fans came for my head, saying, Zaffy, you're wrong. You're an idiot. Thanos wipes the floor with Hulk 9 times out of 10. Incredible Hulk's
Zaffy,
Hulk is nowhere near as strong as Mark Ruffalo's Hulk.
Thanos could backhand the crap out of him
any time of the day. Listen, why don't you listen to me, right? For those Thanos fans that lower their collective IQ to cover for this man, I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm not saying that base level Thanos is weaker than base level Hulk. Base level Thanos is way stronger than base level Hulk. All I was saying was Hulk gets stronger and stronger and stronger as he gets angry, right? A lot of people hate this plot point, but it's fucking true. A lot of people say it doesn't matter. Thanos still beats him most times, but there's a reason Thanos avoids
he gets exponentially stronger
fights with this man because he knows at some point he's going to turn to Mirage.
Heck was that?
Fights with this man because
although Thanos was beat Hulk,
he knows that
he repeats. What the heck? Yeah, he tries to avoid Hulk because he it's like if you know One Punch Man, it's like Boros. I think Boros. He's like him or that Silver Fin guy. He's like Boros trying to avoid a fight with Saitama. Even though Boros is really strong. Or that like silver-haired guy, I forgot his name. They wouldn't want to fight someone like Saitama because he'd get exponentially stronger. Saitama's a really big threat. Is he Goku level? No. Is he close? He's getting closer, but he's not there. Like you want to be Goku level, you gotta be able to survive Broly. Broly is, oh my gosh, Broly is a whole different level. World Breaker Hulk is the equivalent to Broly. It is.
It's prolonged fights with this
fuse Sentry with Thor, still not beating World Breaker Hulk.
Man, because he knows at some point he's going to turn to Marab from the UFC and just not stop coming for you. Okay? That's all I was trying to say. And I'm not saying Incredible Hulk is stronger than Thanos or Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. He's initially the weakest Hulk. He gets slapped around by Abomination in the first minutes of their fight. But the thing is, after 4 minutes, he starts beating that ass. Why? Because he keeps getting stronger. He will adapt to any opponent just off of pure anger. I know Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is stronger.
Oh!
But this guy turns into a wuss. They turned him into a wuss. He went from the real Hulk in the first two Avengers movies to whatever the fuck he is now with this nerd with zero testosterone. Now, there was a fix in Endgame for this that they completely ignored.
An Oculus.
The most important plot point. And it all ties back to the nano Infinity Gauntlet that Tony made. Okay?
Like,
so,
that
we're
looks...
going to pay attention to this line. Radiation is mostly gamma. This is the key.
Oh, the things
this
I
is
can
the
do
key
with that.
point to it all. Not
the
just
things I
why
can do
Hulk
with an
was the one
Infinity
that was
Gauntlet.
supposed to do the snap and not any other Avenger, but beyond that would have saved this character. Okay? Now, you could say a lot of things about Endgame as a film. A lot of people hate this movie now, right? A lot of people think this is the trash. Most of
Oh my gosh, people complain over everything. I'm still like less Captain Marvel though, and Iron Man regardless.
We're the worst Avengers movie, most overhyped thing ever. I don't agree. But there's a lot of
I
things
don't
that can
agree
change.
at all.
The time travel shit
Look
is
at
hilariously
Snyder Cut.
contrived
That's
and ruins the
overhyped.
pacing of the movie, yes.
And rushed.
Okay? The final battle is filled with cringe inconsistencies in it. Why the fuck is Doctor Strange...
Yeah, it's like consistent because they don't know how to balance the characters. I want to make a video about all this stuff, but I don't get the time and resources to. Yeah, I'm making an excuse and kind of lying at the same time. But who's gonna watch that? I mean, people probably gonna watch it, but I don't know. I might do it.
Spending the whole time lifting a wave of water and telling Tony, oh, this is the one chance, while doing nothing to help. Why are all the women teaming up in one location and having a feminism moment? Who knows? Why did they kill... I know a lot of people hate the fact that they killed the old OG Thanos and replaced him with the 4 years younger one in this movie. I didn't have a problem with that personally myself, but people hated that. Why the hell is Thanos destroying the stones? He's going to need them again eventually when the universe inevitably overpopulates again, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of plot holes and gaps in logic. I'm not going to change any of this, to be fair. I'm going to just add...
I'm going to be honest, when you say he destroyed the stones, I kind of thought that was stupid. But... because Thanos wanted to destroy the stones. And then my biggest thing that bothered me at the time was, where's Adam Warlock? Like, he was in the MCU at that time. There was no Adam Warlock. Nova, it'll take years until he's able to get in. But no, Adam Warlock was nowhere. And he's a big part of the storyline. That just irked me a lot. But anyways.
Add a couple things that could maybe make the ending of Endgame just a bit more easy for fans to digest, especially Hulk fans, okay? It all ties back to this gauntlet. First things first, guys, Disney's stupid. You guys had no development of this nanotechnology Infinity Gauntlet beforehand. What they should have done is shown it being built more methodically by Tony and the team. Remember when Tony was using the hammer to build this suit?
Where did nanotech come from? It just came out of nowhere. I think the first time we saw nanotech was in I didn't even see nanotech until I would say 2018. Yeah, 2018 was when we saw nanotech for the first time. The first time was with Black Panther. It just came out of nowhere. Like, Vulture had alien tech, but that wasn't nanotech. So where did nanotech come from? Like, where? Oh, we're able to go into space. Yeah, there's a lot of plot holes because it's just lazy writing. That's all it is. You watch Inertia Man. Once Waterman comes out, you're not gonna see any plot holes. Well, there might be that depends on how you look at, how you watch, and how you interpret what I put out there. Because there's a lot that you guys want to know, because it's a bigger story that I'm gonna try to do my best to flesh out over the years.
In Iron Man 1, they had the music ticking. They should have done that with this gauntlet. And instead of Tony using the regular hammer, they should have used Thor's Stormbreaker. We should have seen Rocket Raccoon and Tony explaining how the nanoparticles all change shape and formation.
Yeah, but Disney doesn't want to do that. I'm gonna say this once, I'll say it again. Ken Feige, Russo Bros, get guys like me and him on the movie. Like, we could do something really great. So, now, I don't know too much about Marvel Comics, but I know just about... not enough. But I know some things about how to... I know some things how to make good points, good stories, how to really connect things together really well to make it strong. I think it'd be really interesting to dive deeper and just flesh out things. Now, I know they probably don't even have the script halfway done, but I mean, you got the comics as references. You can easily just... it's gonna take a lot of work, though. But then they could use some assistance from some people. There's a highlights and upload storage. Why are they doing this? You gotta be kidding me. Why are we doing this? Yeah, Twitch, you guys are gonna die really soon. Screw you, Twitch. This is why people don't want to grunt. This is why people don't like you guys. Why are you limiting the amount of videos that could be on there? Why is there storage on a? Imagine they put a storage on YouTube. You know how stupid that would be. Doesn't make any sense. You're doing the same crap that Microsoft did. Limiting what Microsoft did. They connected the Xbox storage with the Microsoft storage, which had nothing to do with it, but they just did it anyways, and deleted my captures. Not all of them, because I was smart enough to save at least a couple of them, or at least the more important ones. Good thing I play on PS5 and PS4 too, and it's on the Switch, so I have a lot more captures on those devices. What else? Now Twitch is basically copying them, and on April 19th, they're gonna pull off this bullcrap. These people are idiots, man. Like they just do some like smaller brain stuff. Like, what is this? What is this? Can't you? You can't. I can't even. You gotta be kidding me. So my channel's just so since it's over the limit, you're just gonna delete videos. That's bullcrap. Honestly. I need people to clip it, do whatever they gotta do, because it's just ridiculous. I better not see the CEO anytime soon. Because I'll feel punch the crap out of him. For making me pull with bull crap like this. Yeah, you told you guys suck. And literally, because you guys over here suck on the same bathtub streams and all that stuff. Ridiculous. Screw you guys. And actually, I'm gonna leave your platform. That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, chat, I gotta do it. No compromise here. You wanna show my storage? I'm gonna stream on YouTube from now on. That's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it's gonna be. Chat, I guess no more Twitch streams until further notice. I had to leave Mixer because they just took that away. But now just showing the storage, I'm gonna do the same thing. 2019, I stopped Mixer, or I think 2020. 2025, we gotta stop Twitch. It is what it is. I'm telling this on your platform, guys.
And it can go into anyone's hand, explaining the eventual reason for why the stones were able to get to Tony. Take time out of the time travel bullshit and put it into the building of the gauntlet. I get it.
So much more
time travel is
interesting.
great for fanfare. There's a lot of plot points we have to tie up there, but still, There's so many goddamn teams. There's so much happening. Just take one of them, condense that storyline, and take screen time out of it and put it into the building of the gauntlet, for God's sake. Show us how these nanoparticles work in tandem so that when Thanos actually gets the stones in the final fight, it makes more sense. All right, now, this is everything. Hulk's snap of the gauntlet. What the writers should have done, if they really wanted to save Hulk's character, this is the arc. When Hulk snaps, the Infinity Stones have so much energy surging through them, they snap back reality. They bring half of humanity back. They bring half of the universe back. It should have also snapped Hulk's consciousness. It should have shifted his consciousness back to what it was, back to the original form. This is the arc. It starts off with him being nerd Professor Hulk, and it changes him back to the Hulk we know and love, the more infantile Hulk that Mark was trying to suppress this entire time. And remember, Mark didn't want that Hulk to take over because once it did, he was afraid it would take over permanently, almost like it did in Ragnarok, right? This is the plot point. But now the Infinity Stones have zapped him back to this form. Except one thing. Remember what Hulk said. Only I can do it because the radiation is mostly gamma. I was built for this. One of Hulk's principal powers in the comics is gamma radiation absorption that can enhance all of his abilities, including strength, including the anger leveling up, and healing. So, even though
his arms in a flipping casket
crisp and doesn't heal properly, the radiation absorption will be kicking in and rapidly producing cells and increasing his already enhanced healing factor from the gamma exposure. So his strength will be leveling up. Everything will be leveling up inside him while the infantile
but it nerfed
persona's
him
back. And even if it wouldn't have healed right away, he would have healed as he got powered up because he's a walking steroid now. And especially, Black Widow has just died. So this could have been the potential for the most powerful Hulk we've ever seen. Disney, you dumb fucks! How do you ignore this?
They just do. That's what they do.
Casually being okay with Black Widow dying, he just sheds a tear? What?
And the crazy thing about it is that Hulk knew about it. He just threw a bench and then just called it a day. Like it. Russo's, Ken Feige. Don't waste Doomsday and Secret Wars. Don't. Secret Wars is probably going to be your biggest Avenger movie. Avengers vs. X-Men will not be the biggest one. Young Avengers West Coast, no. Secret Wars and Doomsday, these are going to be your two biggest Avengers movies. Don't screw this up. You guys are made a lot of screw-ups. He's addressing them now, because since people don't want to talk about it. People love to complain about the things that don't matter. But he's addressing what matters. You guys had the chance. You guys just didn't do it.
This and the snap should have been the thing to snap him back into gear, into Chad Hulk. Disney forgot. The final fight, okay, I understand. You don't want Hulk to take over because you have to give all these other characters shine. Sure. I was fine with Captain America getting shine. I love seeing him when he grabbed that hammer. I was hyped. I cheered in my theater and I scared the shit out of everyone in my theater when this happened, right? Captain Marvel got shine. She was beating Thanos' ass to the point where he panicked and had to hit her with the Power Stone, right? Why is she getting 2 moments of greatness? She shot through the ship and blew it up, saving everyone. Now she's getting another one. This right here should have been the scene where Hulk was supposed to shine, but Captain Marvel ruined it. So this is how it should have gone. Marvel, you low IQ fucks. All right? Now, before I get into this, I'm going to tell, here's a scene where Hulk was supposed to shine, but Captain Marvel ruined it. So this is how it should have gone. Marvel, you low IQ fucks. All right? Now, before I get into this, I'm going to tell, here's a message for Disney right up, okay? Disney, I'll never forgive you for what you did to my boy, because I could have been fine with him not getting his shine in Endgame. Fine, there's too many characters we have to dabble with, okay. But he could have had a resurgence with this newfound ability, with these newfound powers, with this newfound arc after Endgame. Instead, this is what you do. Disney, for what you did to my brother, I want you out on the streets begging for change, for meth. I want you prostituting yourself. I want you all turned into 304s for what you did to my boy. This is what you deserve. I want you to suffer like I suffered after what you did to my boy. We get to the final battle. Thanos' army is clashing with the Avengers now, okay? Thanos is going through everybody. Cap and Thor tried to fuck with him. They can't. He beats their ass, knocks out Cap, incapacitates Thor. Right? Captain Marvel tries. Here's how it should go. Thanos uppercuts her to the moon. I don't want this chick stealing anyone's shine. She can oh yeah, she's powerful. She punches Thanos. She gets her licks in. No, she gets uppercutted into the moon, right? I want her uppercutted out of the movie at this point, bro. Fuck that character. Now, Mark Ruffalo is Bruce Banner right now, right? Because his old personality's back. He's trying to figure out what the fuck to do on this battlefield because he's useless right now. And he's saying, he's trying not to turn into the Hulk, but all these memories are coming back to him. The radiation absorption is flowing through his veins right now. And it's like a steroid. It's like bath salts. Black Widow's just died. He'll never tap that ass again. This man is a man enraged right now, okay? So he allows himself to give in to the transformation despite the risks of him maybe never being able to be Bruce Banner again because this Hulk could take over. He gives in to the rage and this guy loses his fucking shit. Now, Thanos grabs the gauntlet because the Avengers are shit at their jobs and he's about to snap, okay? He's about to snap everyone back out of existence. Instead of Captain Marvel grabbing that gauntlet and like making Thanos piss himself, we're removing that. Hulk is gonna grab the gauntlet, rip it out of Thanos' hands, throw it. He's like, give me that shit. Throws it out. Thanos is like, what the fuck? Him and Thanos get into a squabble. Now, I'm not saying Thanos is gonna get his ass beat completely. He's gonna be lighting Hulk up. He's gonna be outstriking him. He's gonna be basically doing what Connor did to Dustin in their second fight for the first round, putting kind of a skill clinic on him in the striking, out punching him, countering him. Maybe Hulk gets rocked a bit, but at some point, just juiced up angry Hulk is going to start taking these punches a lot better than he did the first time they fought. He's going to start coming forward, grabbing onto Thanos, pressuring him. Thanos is going to be like, oh fuck, what the fuck's going on right now? He's going to be resurging like Dustin did towards the end of that Connor fight, okay? He's going to beat Thanos' ass a little bit. Thanos will start getting ragdolled. This Hulk keeps pressuring him, biting him and shit now. Thanos is like, what the fuck? Thanos is trying to leg kick him, use Muay Thai. He's trying to grapple with him. He can't. He cannot keep Hulk off him. Thanos is like, fuck, I'm getting gassed. And remember, Thanos has already fought all the other Avengers by now, right? He's already a little tired. This Hulk is on his ass. Hulk starts punching him in the back, in the spleen, maybe up his ass a little. Thanos is like, God damn, bro, you're violating me right now. Thanos decides, Thanos is getting bloodied up. So he panics, grabs the Power Stone like he did against Captain Marvel, and punches Hulk. Punches Hulk into another fucking continent, maybe, I don't know. That's all you had to do. That's literally all you had to do, Disney. Just give us that. Give us Hulk's comeback. I'm not saying Thanos has to lose. I'm not saying he has to lose at all, all right? He's still, we're going to end the same way, where he puts the stone back, it tries to snap it again, and Tony comes in. Now, the thing is, I always wondered, how the fuck was Tony tussling with this man, wrestling with Thanos for the gauntlet without getting killed? He had no helmet on. How are you strong enough to even do that? And then Thanos wags him off and tries to do it. And how the hell did Thanos not notice that there was a gem there? Well, with the Hulk being brought in here, Thanos was getting knocked in his head so badly by Hulk. He's not thinking straight at all, and he's gassed and tired, giving Tony the window to grab those stones with the nanobite particles when Thanos wasn't looking. That is it. Hulk played a principal role in Thanos' demise without even having to win the actual fight itself. And now the stones coming to Tony makes more sense because we built up to it by having that sequence of them building the Nano Infinity Gauntlet. It all comes together. All with one fix. Building that Infinity Gauntlet and showing Hulk's shift with the gamma radiation absorption. Disney is low IQ. I swear, bro, Disney, just give me the rights to Hulk and I'll write a proper Hulk movie, okay? I swear to you, all right? You want to know how Eric Bana's Hulk could be potentially the most powerful with the unhinged Hulk persona that we haven't seen before, except in the comics known as the Devil Hulk? Watch this video here. Ladies and gentlemen. The original Spider-Man 3 and 4 movies were supposed to be a specific story. Villains like the Lizard, Mysterio, Vulture were going to be introduced. But then Sony forced Sam Raimi's hand with Venom. And we got Spider-Man 3. But what was Spider-Man 4 supposed to be? Well, thanks to Sony's idiocy and their borderline sexual obsession with the Sinister Six, we'll never know what the plotline was. But what if there was a perfect Spider-Man 4 story that could have wrote itself if they didn't rush the best storyline and rivalry that Peter had in Spider-Man 3? Now, we can't blame Sam Raimi that much because he was essentially forced to make a Spider-Man script, to rush it out before 2011 so that Sony could retain its IP before they decided, okay, fuck it, we're just going to reboot everything now and put Andrew Garfield's universe in. No. I can't blame Sam Raimi at all because he was essentially told, okay, Spider-Man 4, whatever ideas you have, Sam, I need you to put in like 4 extra villains, okay? Sony really wanted him to put in more villains. He was originally planning to do Vulture, I think the Lizard too.
Look, he was on leaving and coming back.
And then Sony decided, let's add Mysterio in there. Maybe even Electro. We know what Sony thinks. They really were pushing for that Sinister Six within Stan Raimi's storyline, once again forcing him to put multiple villains in, which plagued Spider-Man 3 as well. In my eyes, Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker works best when he has a personal connection to the villain, and it's a singular villain, one-on-one, the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, right? I think that works better than having multiple villains that are half developed in a movie. I think that goes for every superhero film, to be honest. But we know Sony. They literally fantasize about getting pegged by the Sinister Six. That's what's going through the heads of these studio executives. They're salivating for it. So Spider-Man 4, what the hell was this story going to be? Well, to know what Spider-Man 4, the perfect plotline that we almost got with it, could have been, we need to understand it all starts with Spider-Man 3. Sam Raimi had an original plan with Spider-Man 3, but even he made a couple mistakes.
I want to leave Torch because...
And Sony fucked this up. Sam Raimi was going to write a story that had Harry Osborn with 2 other villains. I think it was Lizard and Mysterio. Vulture might have been in there as well. Sam Raimi was really fucking up here because once again, we're piling on multiple villains. Then Sony came in and was like, yo, listen, we want Venom in there now. We need Venom. He's our most popular villain for Spider-Man, let's put him in. And Sam Raimi was like, oh, shit. Guess what? Venom was not the issue with Spider-Man 3, in my opinion. Yes, they rushed him in the 3rd act. Yes, it could have been done better. The problem started way before that. Venom was just the tip of the iceberg. You had the rivalry that was building between Peter and Harry throughout this entire trilogy of Harry becoming Green Goblin and getting revenge for his father. You were building towards this and you rushed this in, forced this with the Venom plotline, ruining both? What the hell? It literally could have just been Sandman as a supplementary villain that set up Peter's descent into darkness, and then Venom being the ultimate calamity, the abomination at the end. That's what you could have done. But instead you fucking decided to put this random Harry gets amnesia storyline and becomes the Green Goblin again, repeating his entire arc. Like, what the fuck? So, there's an easy fix to all this. I can delve into the depths of depravity right now and tell you exactly what would have fixed Spider-Man 3 and given us Spider-Man 4. What the real story Spider-Man 4 would have been. Here it is. We're keeping 90% of the movie the same. I want to see Peter Parker dance like a moron on the streets, picking up women left and right, flirting, being an idiot. I want to see him dancing with Gwen Stacy all slow-mo like. Here's how you have to do this. The opening scene. We're going to see Elijah Michelson himself, Daniel Gillies. He's depressed after MJ literally left him for Peter mid-marriage. So he's up there in space with his astronaut buddies, and they stumble upon something. The symbiote. The symbiote which fucks with everyone and escapes, crash landing the spaceship or whatever to Earth. The symbiote escapes. Instead of it just randomly flying from a meteor into the ground where Peter Parker conveniently is making out with MJ. No, fuck that. Now, Peter, same shit. He's living life. He's found a balance between his social life and Spider-Man life. Him and Mary Jane are together. They're happy. He's about to propose to her. She's going through some issues here and there. Don't get me wrong. There's some drama there, but nothing too crazy. Harry Osborn's not been heard of for a while now. Months. He's off the grid. No one knows where he is. That's the only mention we're gonna get of Harry in this movie. We're saving him for another storyline in the next one. Peter has competition at the Daily Bugle. Eddie Brock is showing him up every single time. There's a rivalry building there. We're leaning into this. Gwen Stacy's really fucking hot. She happens to be Eddie Brock's squeeze. But Spider-Man saves her. She has a kind of a thing for Spider-Man. Low-key a crush. Eddie doesn't like that. Meanwhile, we have Flint Marko. We're going to see his backstory a bit. We're going to see him fall into the Super Collider. Everything's going to be the same, okay? Spider-Man's going to have this like celebration party in Madison Square Garden or whatever the hell they are. The Sandman attacks, newly formed Sandman. He's not going to be kissing up Gwen, by the way, either. He's not an idiot. He's going to fight Sandman. He's going to low-key get his ass kicked. the symbiote that crash landed is going to see this. He's going to see Spider-Man fighting, and he's going to be the symbiote itself has a mind, right? It's going to be interested in him. So it latches on to Peter, maybe his backpack or something. Peter doesn't know. Meanwhile, Peter is going through issues with MJ. He plans to propose to her at their dinner, but the problem is she's struggling with her career right now. And he doesn't know if it's a good idea. Meanwhile, she, dumb blonde Gwen Stacy comes up and starts, putting the moves on Peter a bit. And Peter's like, God damn, this doesn't look good. She's very hot though. But anyways, Peter decides, shit, this is not the end. Mary Jane's getting jealous as well at this point. So Peter decides, I'm not going to propose to her right now. Meanwhile, Peter gets a call from the police. Him and Aunt May are called to the station, and they say, "Listen, we found a suspect in Uncle Ben's murder." Flint Marko, same shit, right? We're building up Peter's anger, his frustration. He starts checking the fucking police radios for signs of Flint Marko. And while he's asleep, the symbiote comes on him. Same shit, bro. He wakes up with the symbiote. He tries the suit on. He fights Flint Marko. Blah blah blah. We know how it goes. And then we get Dark Pete, the man who's done with it all. And the man who doesn't give a shit. He's going to be ruining Eddie Brock's life. We're taking the screen time that was on Harry's dumb amnesia story and we're putting it here for Eddie Brock's development. Eddie Brock is getting fucked up at work. Peter steals his girl, gets him fired, has his reputation torched and destroyed. Destroys Eddie's favorite camera, tells Eddie, yo, you have a small dick, dude. We all know it. In front of everybody at the Bugle. Eddie's getting ritually humiliated here. Okay? Eddie sees Gwen with Peter now. Mary Jane also sees it. Peter's torpedoing all of his relationships. His relationship with Mary Jane. He starts talking shit to Aunt May too. This guy's an animal. He also nearly beats the shit out of somebody, a criminal, nearly kills them. Maybe Eddie sees it happen too. Or tries to get the pictures, but Spider-Man slaps Eddie around. We're leading to Eddie getting more and more angry while Spider-Man's like, fuck this, I've gone too far. Nearly killed someone. So he goes to the clock tower, does his thing, releases the symbiote. It goes on to Eddie. Eddie, who needed it the most. Eddie, who was praying to God, I need you to kill Peter really badly. That was the funniest scene in the movie, by the way. And when he gets the symbiote, it gives him all the symbiote's memories. The symbiote's hive mind collectively has given him all the knowledge that it's encompassed very recently. And he finds out, oh shit, Peter was Spider-Man. Because the symbiote basically has told them. But the symbiote also shows him that Peter was in a fight with Sandman. So Venom tracks down Flint Marko. They make a little deal saying we're going to beat the shit out of Spider-Man together. So the third act happens in a similar way. Spider-Man's getting his ass whooped. But then Sandman realizes, shit, Venom's going too far. He's taking hostages, he's killing people. So Flint Marko's not a bad guy. It's all a misunderstanding. He just wants to help his daughter. So he fucking tries to team up with Peter to stop Venom. They have a fight. Peter confronts Venom. We're not going to just show him throwing a bomb that kills Eddie and Venom and incinerates them in like 2 seconds. No. He's going to use a combination of sound, but also tempting Venom. Hey, listen. Venom, no need to go to a rebound in Eddie Brock. You love me. The symbiote loves Peter. It loves the power that Peter gives it. It's sexually almost obsessed with Peter, right? So Peter lures it in, and then somehow a better screenwriter than me can figure this out. He'll entrap it in a casing, and we'll defeat Venom that way. And maybe Eddie Brock tries to stop Peter from doing it and gets himself killed in the process. Perhaps we can have a really tragic ending. But regardless, Spider-Man 3, in my opinion, can end similarly. He forgives Flint. Him and Mary Jane do not get back together. They've done too much damage to each other. Peter's done too much damage to her, and they're not compatible. So a year later, Peter's going to be depressed in his apartment. And he decides, I'm going to go chill with Ursula and see what she's going on. They're not together yet, but he does finally recognize the girl next door. The innocent, the cute, innocent, shy one. All right? That's how this Spider-Man 3 ends. Him losing all of his relationships, and maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel with Ursula. He's torpedoed all of his relationships elsewhere because of the symbiote. Spider-Man 3 ends with him being at the bottom of where he was when he first started, where he was happy, everything was managed, everything was balanced. Now he's torpedoed every relationship he has. Spider-Man 4, are we going to have multiple villains like Sony wants? Sinister Six? Yes and no. Mostly no. Now, we're going to start right in the action. Spider-Man is full-on Spider-Man now. Peter's gone full-time Spider-Man. He's like, fuck a private life. I'm going to do this. He's fighting a new villain, Vulture. But right from the onset, we get into the action. He's fighting the Vulture. He captures the Vulture. The government has decided to create a separate prison facility for all the supervillain Spider-Man's captured, similar to the Raft in Civil War, but not going to be stuck in the middle of the ocean. But all the supervillains, everyone with powers or some high-tech gear, all these insane people are going to be sent into one prison, okay? And we're going to see lots of Spider-Man villains that we're familiar with in the comics. Okay, we're going to be seeing guys like Shocker, Rhino, the Prowler, and Vulture is sent there too. Okay, Adrian Toomes. Now, they're not our main villains. They're supplementary villains that set up something bigger, okay? Peter Parker, however, as successful as he's been in apprehending these villains, he's alone. He's lonely. It's been 2 years since the events of Spider-Man 3. He doesn't have anyone. He's torpedoed all of his relationships. Remember that. So, in his loneliness, he decides, I'm going to find solace in the only person I can trust. And he decides to ask Ursula out, properly on a date. We finally get these two together, somewhat. Meanwhile, the Vulture, the Shocker, these people are breaking out of their prison somehow, left and right, back on the streets. Nobody knows why. Peter tries to fight them again, back and forth, but he doesn't understand what's happening. Meanwhile, there's this green figure in the background that is always stalking Spider-Man and is always at these crime scenes. Spider-Man tries to catch this dude, but he's too fast. He evades Spider-Man every time. Spider-Man doesn't know who the fuck he is. Meanwhile, Harry comes back from a 2-year trip. He's been off the grid, remember, all this time. So he comes back. Everyone greets him. There's a big, it's all in the media, right? All the newspapers are talking about it. He opens up to Peter with welcoming arms, embraces him, apologizes to him, says, I forgive you, Peter. You're my boy. I want things to go back to the way they were. And Peter's conflicted because he doesn't trust this because it's too good to be true. But at the same time, he's so lonely. He's lost so much because of the last movie. He's coping and he wants to believe it's true. So he allows it. Meanwhile, shit's going sideways. Daily Bugle gets attacked by some unknown green villain. All of Norman Osborn's former business associates that have taken over Oscorp in Harry's absence, they're all getting murdered left and right, assassinated. Prisoners are breaking out of the Raft, the prison, left and right. And it's revealed Harry's behind all this. He's been rigging the game against Peter Parker this entire time. Peter is chilling with him, and Peter's spider sense finally goes off. It finally goes off, and he realizes Harry is up to no good. And Harry says, haha, that spider sense, man. I've been studying it for years, trying to figure out a way to adapt to it. I thought I almost had it, Pete, but you got me. You finally got me. Turns out Harry has been studying Peter, adapting his formula to have a response to Peter's spider sense, and it's an even more powerful formula than before. Harry reveals, listen, bro, I know your identity. And if you try to leak shit about me or stop me, I'm going to leak to who you are to the world. He threatens Pete. Peter is in a bad situation.
Got that.
Because not only does he have to deal with all the prisoners that Harry's let out, but he has to deal with threats, paranoia. He's getting mind molested by Harry. Harry's watching all this.
All I know is that if Twitch continues doing the same stuff that they've been doing, it's going to be a flipping problem. They don't have to call bull on them, but they got to call bull on them. I got to call it. No, I'm saying I didn't do it last year for Microsoft because I was too busy listening to these. I was too busy listening to these idiots on YouTube. But that's a story for another day that I won't tell. All I know is screw Disney, screw Twitch, screw Microsoft. Just go off, you guys.
Well, Peter's getting broken down psychologically and physically, fighting all these villains, but also suffering under paranoia. Harry's just watching, laughing at him. This is like some Bane on Batman shit, alright? Meanwhile, Peter does have one ally, Black Cat, Anna Hathaway, who was originally supposed to be Black Cat. Sexy-ass Anna Hathaway that helps him fight these villains. She's very flirtatious and all that. She's like the dark side of Peter, where Ursula represents the light side. Harry runs a charity gala led by Oscorp at some building, okay? He invites Peter. He invites everybody, all of New York's elites, but he invites Peter specifically. He's like, you better be there, Peter. Peter comes. Harry comes with Mary Jane as his date. Now, usually this would mindfuck Peter if we were talking about 2 movies ago, but Peter seems okay with it.
Still know that I am God. I am exalted above all the nations of the earth. Amen. When I said flip, you guys, I meant it. Plural. I mean the people that are viewing this. But there's no one, so that means fuck no one. No, not myself. No, I'm streaming this. Some people who are watching this. The viewers, not me, the viewers.
This is that Peter isn't as emotionally distraught about Mary Jane. Harry's like, something's gone on. He's got a new girl, hasn't he? Meanwhile, Peter also sees Anna Hathaway, Felicia, at the gala as well, teasing her motivations for why she became Black Cat. Harry tells Peter, yo, listen, man, I'm going to leave you here with MJ. You guys can have an awkward conversation, but I've rigged this place to blow. Everyone is here. Jameson's here, MJ's here, all the people, all these innocent people here, they're all about to be blown sky high. And only you can stop them. Bye-bye.
Damn.
So he leaves Peter with this information. So Peter goes into Spider-Man mode and saves people. But Green Goblin's out there waiting. Goes into his suit, beats the piss out. He beats Peter so badly that Peter is looking like this, making this face every 2 seconds, all right? Peter gets his ass whooped after trying to save everybody. Harry tells him, bro, you can't die yet. Somebody you know has to die so you can feel what I felt. So after Peter learns this, Peter's like, oh, fuck. So Peter is wounded badly, broken down mentally, physically, trying to chase down all the people he loves. He finds out Aunt May's in the hospital for some reason. He goes, visits her. Turns out it's just a regular operation she's going through. And he's like, oh, shit. Oh, fine. He breathes a sigh of relief, but he's paranoid now. He's stressing left and right. He goes to visit Ursula. She's fine, too. Only thing is, Harry has him followed there. Remember, even though Peter Parker's spider sense might work, he's so fucked up in the head that he's distracted half the time. So Harry knows now, okay, that's his girl. Interesting. So, meanwhile, Peter's like, fuck this. I'm contemplating just telling everyone who I am so that Harry doesn't have this hold over me, so Harry can't blackmail me any longer. He tells Aunt May who he is, but Aunt May reveals she's known all along. She's known for years now. And she tells him, listen, Peter, I've known, and if you release this information to the world, it'll open up a whole new can of worms. Don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me. Let Harry threat all he wants. That's the only leverage he has. Don't do it. So she gives him a motivational speech. Meanwhile, we see Harry is built.
Well, Disney and Sony are both idiots because I'm saying it, man. The co-ops are saying they're comfortable while I'm saying they're grinding. But anyways. While the cowards are cowarding instead of running for president. While the Trumps are blowing their horns and talking about some, we've been doing more. We've been doing more than these other presidents in the past. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You've been making more stupid decisions than the president? Is that what you're saying? Calm down, conspiracy theorist. Relax. Focus on God and not on dark secrets that you shouldn't even know in the first place.
Up an addiction and a reliance on the serum. Maybe we get exposition from one of his assistants or something, but his body needs the serum now because he's built up such a reliance on it. Meanwhile, the final act will be him taking Ursula. Him and Peter fighting for Ursula's life. Maybe he'll take her over the Brooklyn Bridge, comic book Gwen Stacy death style, but she won't die. But him and Peter will get into a big ass fight, brutal fight, and Harry will have the upper hand, almost about to kill him, but Harry will be like, Harry realizes Peter's really the only loved one that Harry has. Without him, Harry has nothing. He doesn't have any real relationships, and his father's dead. So he can't bring himself to kill Peter, because Peter's like, just kill me already, end this. So he's like, fuck it, I can't kill you, but you need to know what I felt. Somebody needs to die. So he tries to kill Ursula, who's trying to run away, throw those like orange batarangs at her. Peter lifts him up the way Cap lifted Tony up and slammed him on the concrete, almost breaking his suit. He does that to Harry, and Harry's back gets broken or some shit. Harry gets fucked up. He has to be sent to the hospital. His life is in the balance now. So see what I've done there? I've retrofitted what happened to Harry in Spider-Man 3 where he got knocked out and got amnesia. We're putting that here, except no amnesia. Harry's almost comatose here. Now, in the comics, Harry dies because of his serum. His serum in his body reacts a certain way and he starts convulsing and he dies. We could have the same ending here, where Harry dies because of his serum. Because now that he doesn't have direct access to his serum, his body's reacting to it. He's getting withdrawals and his fucking heart stops. Or we could just say he goes into a coma. Either way, Harry's story kind of ends here very tragically. Maybe we can have a redemption arc for him, but let's just say this is the final movie in the Raimi trilogy, in the Raimi franchise, right? Peter, after witnessing what has just happened, he decides, fuck this. I can't live two lives anymore, like I've been trying to do this whole trilogy. I can't be Peter and Spider-Man, I have to choose one because the fallout of one life to the other is too much. So he chooses, finally, to let go of Spider-Man and be happy with Ursula. Now, he will feel guilt about this, about not saving New York, but he meets a kid. An African-American kid with a Spider-Man costume who's all excited. A kid named Miles Morales, teasing that Spider-Man's legacy is still going on. Black Cat even tells him, you've inspired a whole new sect of heroes in New York, around the world. You haven't retired in vain. Just because you're not Spider-Man anymore doesn't mean you haven't helped the city. So this is Spider-Man's legacy. That's how you end the fucking franchise, Sony, you fucking low IQ idiots. That's how it goes. If you want to know how Amazing Spider-Man should have ended, how that movie should have gone, and how what the Amazing Spider-Man 3 movie would have looked like, if Sony could get their heads out of their asses, watch this
and
video.
Disney too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. If you want to suggest
Hollywood takeover, we're taking over. God will take over Hollywood. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Man. That's hilarious. Chat, let's watch one more video, then we're gonna be done for today. Yeah, I know you guys know this on their theme.
It breaks my heart when I think about Nipsey Hussle. When I think about Nipsey, when I think about all the rap niggas and R&B niggas and all the black entertainers who don't understand the concept of keeping it real versus keeping alive. Okay? I ain't saying this
that's my bad.
to anybody specifically. The moment you have kids, the moment that your net worth change, your tax bracket change, the square footage of your house change, you got motherfuckers jealous of you right now, and you got $2 with a WIC voucher. Mm-hmm. Why are you getting so many food stamps compared to me? Why you got 5 WIC vouchers? Niggas out here jealous and envious and want your life. So what makes you think that they not gonna try and take your life if you keep coming back to the hood because you don't understand that everything about your life has changed?
It's computer's fault.
See, that brother Nipsey Hussle, he did the right thing from investing and buying the block.
What am I doing?
But not everybody on the block is happy for it.
You know what? It's not gonna work. Hold on.
And not everybody in the block understands that what you're doing is much bigger than rapping and singing and acting and being in real estate. Anybody? I don't think most of us is thinking about real estate. We think.
I don't know what he's thinking about, but I'm gonna go and refer to what he said beforehand that, you know, when it comes to becoming successful, you know, God gives you those riches, not your own hard work or effort. So don't put the leverage on yourself. Put it on God. A lot of people want to put this and put that on God. Don't swear on nothing. Put in the fact that God made you rich. Like what Logan said to Gideon, God give you the subscribers. Not some, wherever the heck that was. Those. And anyways, Gideon kind of sucks now. Gideon sucks now. I mean, all he does is just do predator catches, and hasn't really done much since he, whatever. Gideon could go to a new path. I think that's what he should do. A new path other than what he does on social media. Something more wholesome. We'll see.
About man, if we lead by example,
By example.
and we do things to change things,
Yeah, we gotta do things to change.
and we from the
things.
hood, Shannon, everybody gonna be happy for me, right? Look at what we did, y'all.
No.
No.
Man, listen, you got me motherfuckers out here losing sleep over your gifts,
No.
man.
Why? What?
People are losing sleep over his gifts because there are a lot of reasons behind it. Most of the time you can't blame them. Sometimes you can, but a lot of times you can't. You just can't. There's a lot of reasons why they could be crying over your gifts. I don't do that because I know the gifts that I have, and there are gifts that I know that I have, but I don't know them just yet. I'm trying to tap into them, but once I got this crappy, god awful public school system, it's up. There we go for everyone. 2025 will be a great year, whether the world thinks it or not. It's my year. Didn't I say it was my year? Not the world's year, not their year. I don't care how much it sucks for people. For me, it's gonna be my year. You see? Take it how you want it. It's true.
You and I.
It's true.
We're black. Let's
Yeah,
speak
yeah.
to our community. Why? Why do we hate on each other?
Put your hope
Why
in
it
the right
seems like we
place.
do?
What's that echoing? Whoa, do, you guys don't even hear it. Because you guys are watching my streams. I can't force anyone to, but you watch, you guys subscribe. That's like I always say.
We want
Engage!
to see us get successful, and then
Comment,
we get a little success,
like,
but that's too much
sub,
success. Let's
share
try to
the
knock it
video.
down.
Everybody
Engage.
want to see you doing good,
Engage.
but nobody want to see you doing better than them. You talking about that, right?
Yeah.
I tell you what it is, because you got people out here praying right now for what I already have.
I don't want to listen to this anymore all of a sudden. What's that echoing? How do I stop it? Oh, I'm fudging on my stuff. Dang it! I gotta figure this out a little bit.
You put a little jealousy and envy on it, and they thinking that jealousy and envy is the motivator. You don't have to be jealous and envious and lose sleep over what God has decided to do for me.
Yeah.
in order for you to do it.
Some people says that
Now,
is,
you're an athlete.
I don't use that. So.
You're competitive. Okay? And you got muscles right now. Nigga, I done gave you my muscles 6 months ago. I didn't know you was gonna still keep my shit. Okay? Now y'all niggas out here looking at this nigga muscles. But the t-shirt that he's wearing came with the muscles. Nigga, this is Marvel Comics. It's also bled over into sports, motherfucker, okay?
Definitely.
Okay, I had that shirt on yesterday for my goddamn movie, and I had to put that shit up on the wall to give it back. But the point is, what y'all have to understand is...
What's it? What's that? It. It's echoing. If you guys don't understand, because you're not watching. You don't really hear, though. You're really present, though. You're not here, though. If I do this,
I don't remember the last time I lost sleep over a hater. I don't care who you fucking. My body count is up. My numbers. Woo. My God, my God. Hey, this orange. Of them. I had to slow it down. The point is, the square footage you living in, that ain't mine.
Right.
Your chains, your jewelry, your watch, who you dating, who you fucking, the way how beautiful your kids are. The fact that your drip from head to toe, niggas is jealous of your hairline. It's bad.
Right.
It's bad, man. It's bad. Listen, man.
But when did it become cool, Tyrese, to just make up stuff about somebody? Has that always been a thing?
Social media. Social media. But you know what? If you're on the gram, then you gonna put some shit out there, you gonna say something, and you're going to become the topic of the discussion, which allows for them to twist and flip your shit. Now listen, I've said and done some dumbass shit on social media. I've lost fans. Shut up. Somebody look, hey man, whatever. I've said and done some dumbass shit on social media. But guess what? If I had a problem with what people got to say about me, get off the internet. You ain't heard no rumors about Denzel, because he ain't on the gram.
True.
Hey, let me ask y'all something, because you're so damn smart. What did Sade eat last week? Nobody knows. Who's she dating? What her house look like? What she drive? What private plane did she just get on last week? Nobody knows where Sade is. Y'all young niggas don't. Some of y'all be like, who is Sade? Google Sade.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, when you invite people into your life and your world, then why are you bad that they gonna misunderstand you, twist your words, beat you up, beat the shit out you when they disagree with you, create who you are and what your intentions are and what you stand for, and Illuminati and devil worshiping and gay and homosexual. I seen all the comments when you got out the car with your little orange tote bag.
I still got it right over there.
And devil worship intentions are and what you create who you are and what your intentions are and what you stand for, and Illuminati and devil worshiping and gay and homosexual. I seen all the comments when you got out the car with your little orange tote bag.
I still got it right over there.
Where is it at?
Hey.
Where's that famous tote bag at? Holy shit. Give me that goddamn tote bag. This shit right here is so famous. This had niggas out here thinking, yep, he's gay. He's officially out of here. We lost one. You gave niggas the orange fanny pack over the shoulder.
Yeah.
And you walked your ass out like you was supposed to see a chiropractor that week. That motherfucker had a different kind of wiggle. That nigga, that is an ex-NFL player. That nigga can walk however way he want to walk, goddamn. All of a sudden, Shay is gay. Y'all niggas out your goddamn mind, man.
Man said I need to see a chiropractor.
You think it's easy to be 6'5", sitting in the back seat, sitting upright like this nigga for 45 minutes when you an
Double hip
ex-NFL
replacement.
player? These niggas are crazy out here, man. What more do you want from me? Congratulations. I uploaded that goddamn video, and they still cracking jokes about me to this day. If I didn't have a camera, if I didn't tell niggas who I was dating, who I was fucking, what I was driving, what I live in, where I'm going, what I'm doing, the yellowtail sashimi with the jalapeno peppers, nobody wouldn't have shit to say. We put our shit out there.
Right.
And we got a problem with what their understanding is. You don't know why I'm dating this girl. Who I'm fucking is not up for discussion. I'm a grown-ass man, dog. But if you're gonna be posting about who you're dating, if you're gonna keep niggas up to date every step of the way about who you're dating, things might be couples goals until you're no longer the couple goal. We all know. We understand. You know what cutting and pasting is, right? Mm-hmm. Right? You know what putting a filter is to make your face look all smooth and shit.
Yeah.
That ain't the way your face look. You got pimples all over your goddamn face right now. I'm just saying. Nigga, your teeth ain't that bright. I came here to see how bright is this nigga teeth for real in real life. His shit is really bright, y'all. This ain't no motherfucker. He ain't got no low light shooting up to his teeth. His teeth are as white as his goddamn Air Force One. I'm seeing this shit in real time. I'm telling y'all, man, if you don't understand We live in a world right now. I'm gonna tell you what's uncomfortable about Cat Williams. Can I tell you?
Sure, go ahead.
I gotta tell you, man. Oh, man. Oh, shit, I'm sweating. This is what happened. Black and greasy and shit, makeup. Makeup! Shit. Okay, anyway, I don't need no makeup. Now, Cat Williams, Jesus, did he break the internet? Oh, God. Nigga still ain't recovered. You know what his name is to me? His name is Prophet Williams. Prophet Cat Williams. Man's a prophet. My God, my God, my God. My God, my God, my God. The littlest prophet you'll ever see. But he's a prophet. He's a prophet. Now, the wildest thing is this. Before y'all, I hear you whispering. I'm sorry. I love y'all. My ADD is real. A whisper is like a microphone boom right here. The Cat Williams thing was so crazy for all of us to see. I must have watched that full interview 4 times.
Go watch it again, please.
I will, because I know them Air Force Ones you got on is 2 hours old. Hey, he got the box over there. Oh, shit. Anyway, Cat Williams killed us all with all that he said and talked about and exposed, allegedly.
Yes.
About everything and everybody. Mm-hmm. But the wildest thing is, we, not black people, all people, we have gotten so used to the lie. The truth is uncomfortable. Mm. He spoke his truth.
Yes.
He didn't speak my truth. He didn't speak your truth. He spoke his truth. So we clear.
Yes.
I'm not saying Cat told the truth.
Right.
And I'm not being politically correct. If I wanted to go at anybody that Cat Williams went at, I'll do it. Right. Because I'm crazy. And I speak my mind.
Right.
Cat did a great job of exposing all that he wanted to expose during his interview. He spoke his truth. He shed light on things that he wanted to talk about and address. And then everything else that happened followed. See, we live in a world right now where you fell in love with David Copperfield. You fell in love with the smoke. You have fell in love with who people appear to be. Do you know what the fuck a magician is? Mm-hmm. They got hand movement.
Sleight of hand.
More smoke. Smoke. They don't want you to see the truth. They don't want to expose what's actually being said, what's actually being done, what's actually going on. And so the world has gotten used to the lie. So the truth goes viral. Couples goals won't be couples goals if them niggas upload them arguing every goddamn day.
Right.
Why are they couple goals? Because you put a filter on it, you didn't cut and paste it, you didn't grab the ribbon and bought that motherfucker Hermes bags that she didn't deserve. You just met this nigga. Fuck you bought 12 Hermes bags for? The Birkin with the gator. Shit. $100, $200, $300,000 for that thing.
Yeah, them
you just got this nigga. Mm-hmm. You just met her last week. You just sent her a DM. What are you doing? You're insecure and you're buying too much shit trying to impress somebody, but what you're doing for them because you know they don't feel that way about you. So you're trying to purchase your way into feelings. And then you put the shit up on Instagram and you got everybody believing